Hello and welcome to Projects Using jQuery and JavaScript. Okay, so this is an introduction. I just want to go over what you can expect from this course and also the projects that we'll be building. So what you should know, I'm not going to say that you absolutely have to know a lot about all of these things, but it would help if you knew at least a little bit. Alright, so HTML, should definitely know at least the basics, tag syntax. We're going to be using HTML5, but if your experience is in HTML4 or XHTML, that's going to be absolutely fine because we're not going to be using too many HTML5 only functionality. So CSS, you don't need to know all of the latest CSS3 effects and styling, but you should have a general idea how to do things like change colors, position elements, add margin and padding, things like that. JavaScript, you should know at least the basics, and not even just JavaScript, but just programming in general. You should have a pretty good idea of what variables are, functions, loops, things like that, arrays. jQuery, you can manage without knowing much jQuery because you can learn as we go along. If you do know jQuery, then that's great. If you don't worry about it, you'll learn it. So some of the technology and concepts that are in this course are HTML5 structure and syntax, CSS3 styling, jQuery selectors, events, functions. We're going to be doing some AJAX requests, HTML5 local storage API. We're going to look at the YouTube API in one of our projects. We're going to use jQuery mobile in one of our projects, and we're going to also create a jQuery plugin. So specifically, projects 1 through 5, we have a simple JavaScript quiz, which will be pure JavaScript. We're not going to use jQuery or any other libraries in that project. The next one would be jQuery content slider. Project 3 will be building a YouTube search engine using the v3 API. 4 will be a simple FAQ accordion slider. Project 5 will be a shout box with a lot of different technologies. We'll be using obviously JavaScript and jQuery, AJAX. We'll use a little bit of PHP and MySQL. Okay, so we're going to basically store shouts inside of a MySQL database. Projects 6 through 10, we have an Apple-like image slider. Alright, so basically a thumbnail slider like you'd see in iOS or on the Apple website. Project 7 will be a jQuery plugin. Okay, we'll create it and we'll also submit it to the plugin registry at jQuery.com, which will be kind of cool. Project 8 will be a portfolio gallery with a few different features. Categorization, we'll have a lightbox effect, we'll have an overlay effect. Project 9, we're going to build a jQuery mobile app, and this will be able to track runs. Okay, so it's called Mile Tracker, and you'll be able to add the amount of miles you ran and the date. And then in 10, we're going to do a simple tic-tac-toe game. All right. So those are the projects. I hope you enjoy this course. So let's get started.